All right, guys, another installment. I'm still on my posterior chain kick, but I want to address the lower body this time and note the importance of training your hamstrings prior to squatting. Everybody has had that experience when you enter the gym, you get into the squat bar, and your first few squats are just horrendous. Your body's pushing back, your upper body's parallel to the floor. It just doesn't look good. You do a few mobility drills or even a few set and reps of squats, then your squat gets better. Personally, I've always had trouble getting to that bottom position, hamstring resting on your calves. And one day, I was just at the gym. I couldn't get into the bar squat right away. The racks were all taken, so I decided to do hamstring curls and just change it up just to see what's gonna happen. Did my 3-4 sets of hamstring curls, and when I got in under the bar for squatting, I just felt this power. I just felt this poppiness under me that I hadn't never felt before, or I had felt before but just couldn't really gauge what it was. And I felt more confident with the weight. I was going all the way down. My hips were open. I was pushing my knees out. It was just the best squat I've ever done. And ever since then, that's all I've been doing. Doing hamstring curls, as seen here, prior to squatting, has just helped me warm up my leverages and really make sure that there's enough blood and the whole body's conditioned to get into this exercise. I can't really, I don't really know the scientific reason why, and I will look into it. But it really does something to you. It really does something to your squat. And I really encourage everyone to try it. Good mornings, RDLs, or any hip hinges? I don't know, because every time you do a hinge, you are loading your spine, and then you're gonna load your spine again squatting. So I'm not too sure of the efficiency in that, especially if you care about hitting certain numbers or hitting a certain performance when squatting. I don't recommend to hip hinge a ton prior to that. But leg curls, yes. Yes, actually, maybe also leg extension to some extent. I've had that same experience with leg extension. It wasn't as good as the leg curls here, but I definitely recommend it. Try to curl before squatting. You'll see a change right away. So I'm still, quads are still a priority to me, at least for the remainder of this year. I have noticed though, nothing like a quad cramp. They will have you crawling across the floor and just begging for mercy. You don't even know who you're begging to. You're just begging for these cramps to stop. And it's such a large muscle that it hurts. The larger the muscle, the more hurtful a cramp is gonna be. All right. Nonetheless, I'm learning how to really focus and trying to take away all those deterrent from my mindset and just focus on the result and the execution. And since I'm a deep thinker and that's just what I do, I can't help myself. Led me to really looking into the reason why we anxious and why anxiety is at an all-time high right now. I feel like, not to sum it up, but just to generalize, anxiety is just you doubting your ability of your future self, right? You are doubting your future self to handle certain situations, challenges, hence the anxiety. Oh, I won't be able to handle it. And part of it is just being exposed to other people's lives and have a glimpse of what their lifestyle is like, and when you can't match it, it hits it's a hit on your self-esteem. And we gotta stop that, man. We gotta stop doubting our ability to surmount the challenges that are into our lives. I really believe that if it's in your life, then you can handle it. You know, behind every challenges, there's a blessing, and that's a fact. Thus, quit doubting your future self. Instead, build your future self. Do the hard things. Do the things that you know should be done, so that you are looking out for your future self and you're preparing your future self to face any trouble they have. And that's just that's just that lens alone is way more hopeful than sitting in your corner and be like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe it's not for me. Maybe this life is not just something I can excel to. Nah, man. You are worth it and you can do it. All right? I'll see y'all next time. Peace.